Hey everybody, it's your old pal Linton here with our Friday morning walk around. I hope that you're safe and well. It's been a heck of a week. Well, it's been a heck of a year, hasn't it? But I'm here to bring some good news today because starting on Wednesday, we enter the next phase of our reopening and we go from 32 galleries to 80 galleries on view. So it's an exciting time and an important step for us. And we have been planning frantically to make all of this happen. And I want to give you a little bit of a look at just one tiny element of the whole process and all the thinking that goes into it. And I'm talking at this moment about traffic flow. It has always been a consideration, but obviously now more than ever with social distancing, it's something we have to be extremely careful with. So I want to walk you through the route that we have planned for visitors. First of all, the Huntington entrance will continue to be the only way to get into the building. And I should make a note here that anybody who needs to use the Lindy Family Wing is welcome to. You can enter there, but we are asking visitors who are able to use the Huntington entrance. They'll come right through here past the coat check, which will still be closed. And then we're going to direct them right through the African galleries here. So it'll be wonderful to have these reopened, as you can imagine. And you can make a plan sitting at your desk, looking at a map and routing out the traffic flow and where you're going to put signs and things like that. But until you get out in the galleries and start walking through them, you really don't have the whole picture. And so that's what this is all about. This isn't even fixed on the floor. It's just for purposes of planning. We have had a couple of meetings where we've just walked these routes, and this is a great example of something we kind of missed until we got into the galleries. So consider that I'm leading a band of Monet lovers, right? And they've all just come in at the top of the hour, and they're making their way to the Monet exhibition. They're going to come straight through this one-way gallery, right through those glass doors. They can take the stairs on the left or the elevator by the bookstore to the right. And there we go, easy, right? One-way traffic, plenty of room for social distancing. Everything's gonna be great. But once we walked out here, we realized, hey, wait a second. The only way to get in or out of the building is the Huntington entrance. So anybody who's over here in the West Wing, well, when they're ready to exit, they're gonna have to come this way. But all the Monet people are coming this way. So we realized we had it was a little oversight that we caught on the walk through the gallery. So what we need here in this circumstance is some kind of release valve, if you will. And what that release valve is, the Islamic corridor. Now I have to say, a couple of weeks ago, when I took you for a walk through the Islamic corridor, I was using it as an example of how incredibly difficult it can be to reopen these spaces to the public. And here we go, we're reopening them. But you might also remember that I got a little dramatic and said, this is going to require just tearing down the whole gallery and starting over. But you might also remember that I said, maybe we make it a one-way gallery and help eliminate some of the back and forth traffic. And in fact, that's what we're going to do. So this release valve for people coming from the West Wing, they will be directed this way into the Islamic corridor, which is not going to be a one-way gallery. And then they'll exit to the left down here in Gallery 183. This is still going to be tricky. We're still going to have some people around to make sure that this environment is safe, because as you know, from the moment we've reopened, the safety of our staff and the safety of our visitors has been at the very top of the priority list. So anyway, that's about all I have for you today. We're obviously very busy and very excited getting ready for Wednesday. That's when member preview happens. And then, of course, on the 15th, we open to the general public. And here I'll just stop at the bookstore, although here's my one piece of bad news, is that the main bookstore and shop is going to remain closed for the time being. I don't have a timeline for its reopening. But the shop by the Huntington Avenue entrance is open, as it has been since we reopened in September. So anyway, more old friends to see, more familiar spaces, and a lot of new stuff too. So thank you as always. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of you as the weeks go on. So keep in mind, if you want to get tickets, Monet is sold out for November. I believe Basquiat is sold out for November. If you want to get tickets, I would encourage you to do so. But here's the deal. For members, December tickets go on sale on November the 18th. For non-members, December tickets go on sale November the 19th. Now remember, our capacities are low, so sellouts happen quickly. So please mark those dates in your calendar, get your tickets, come on in and say hello to me and John, because we miss you. All right, thanks everybody. Appreciate you sticking with us. We're lucky to have you, and I'll see you next time.